to another live episode of The Sleeve Chef. On tonight's episode, this is our Super Bowl episode. We will be preparing NattyBayWings. I love wings. It was one of my favorite foods when I was pre-op. It's still one of my favorite foods post-op. So you may be asking yourselves, how are we going to achieve that same delicious wing flavor post-op? Well, we are going to bake our wings rather than frying our wings. Deep fat frying adds considerably more fat to the dish than baking. Baking is a much healthier option. So, what we're going to be doing, when I think Super Bowl, wings are the first thing to come to mind. This is a much healthier version of wings. You're still going to get that crispy skin. We're going to show you how to do that. So, let's talk about our ingredients. We have our wings, chicken wings with the wings still attached. And they have been marinating in National Bohemian Beer, Natty Bo. For all the Maryland people out there, they've been marinating in Natty Bo for about an hour to an hour and a half. You can find Natty Bo anywhere in this state. What we're going to do is keep in mind they are going to absorb just a trace amount of alcohol in the wing itself. The best way to do the marinade is to simply grab a can of Bo, a little bit of salt and a little pepper in your wings. Take a plastic bag, pour it in there, put the wings in, sit it in your fridge, let it marinate. I recommend marinating can go for as long as 3 to 5 hours for the wings. So what we're going to do, we're going to give them a quick toss. We're going to pull them out and let them dry off. One of the keys to getting skin really crispy is you want to reduce the amount of moisture in the skin. So that's how we're going to do this. First, we're going to start doing this is we are going to start by blotting off the skin and drying it. Less moisture helps our skin get crisper. So we'll start by simply blotting off our wings. Give them a chance to dry up just a bit. Dry out. Next, we're going to make our dry rub. So we are going to add good old Old Bay, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of Old Bay. I recommend doing this in a separate bowl, not with the wings in the bowl. It's very important. You want to make sure, in order to get an even coating, you want to combine your spice mixture first. Then you want to add your wings in and coat them evenly, toss them evenly in the spice mixture, in the spice rub. This is a note as well. We've preheated our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We have our baking tray with a raised sheet. This will allow the excess fat from the wings. Tin foil underneath. This will allow the excess fat from the wings to drip down, help that skin crisp up even more. Right, so we're doing 3 tablespoons of Old Bay. Two, and 3. We're following it up with some onion powder. It's going to be 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And finally, we're going to add a teaspoon of white pepper.
You're adding salt.
Sorry, salt. Teaspoon of sea salt, kosher salt rather, to our mix. And then finally, we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of white pepper. All right, give this a little toss. So as you can see, this is not nearly enough for our wings. So we're going to add some more. Repeat here. Let's make a little bit more for our rub. everybody's doing well tonight, getting ready for the Super Bowl. Remember, focus on those proteins. You're trying to eat healthy, focus on your proteins, focus on how they're being prepared. The cooking method is critical. Sauteed, baked, pan-fried, pan-seared, grilled. You want to focus on healthy cooking methods. Salt. Maybe a little more pepper. Go. And go ahead and just lay our wings in. Nice coverage. So as you can see, all we're doing here, everybody, we're just taking the skin side down first, giving a quick coat, nice even coating on the wing, place it right on your baking tray. One more time. There we go. Nice even coating. All right, there we go. Looks great. Last little bit of spice here. We don't want to let it go to waste. We'll just sprinkle it right on top. Oh, these smell delicious. All right, we're going to go into a 400-degree oven for about 50 minutes. We're going to be flipping the wings over. So we're starting out with our wings skin side up. We're going to go skin side down at the end. The reason behind this is this wings with the skin side up. The heat up top is going to help crisp that skin and dry it out. When we flip it over, that fat from the skin is actually going to render down. It's actually going to drip down, which will also help our wings to crisp up even more. All right, everyone. So that is the first part of our NattyBayWings Super Bowl episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to post on our page directly. You can find us online, www.thesleevechef.com. We are on YouTube, The Sleeve Chef. That's right, we are on YouTube. You can go watch our videos there anytime. And then you can also find our recipes, or you can find more pictures and such on our Instagram as well, at The Sleeve Chef in MD. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you in about 50 minutes to an hour.